And how about you, Anna? Like, have you ever like taken any sort of like impulse trip or booked
Um,
one?
I think I think most of my holidays are impulse, to be honest. Because
I love that
I,
vibe.
it is because the whole reason behind it is because I'm married, I've got kids, and my husband doesn't like me traveling solo, so I never tell him. So I kind of like think about it. I'm like, I need to travel.
Here's the
And I
solution.
go it, yeah, and then I just search, I do my search on that particular moment, and then I book it. And then because obviously I don't have the finances to like book the whole trip, I pay installment. And then when it's like a week to go, I tell my husband, "Oh, by the way, I'm going on a holiday next week." So there's no, and he's like, what? And he's not like obviously moaning about it and complaining, but like, oh, there's nothing you can do. I need a break. That's that. So yeah, it's a huge problem for me. It's a massive problem because I'm very impulsive in a lot of areas of my life. Everything I do on an impulse. So imagine like buying a very expensive holiday. Um, yeah, I've
I
been in a
think
lot of
don't
trouble for that.
I I think when I think booking a holiday, I feel like those are things that I feel like you're allowed to be impulsive on. I don't know if it's
Yeah,
everyone else feels the same way because
absolutely.
this country cannot come and kill you. Let me fly out
Yeah,
Right.
and go relax.
yeah,
So sometimes,
yeah,
like, do you know what? Like, I think one thing on the top of my list when it comes to like spending a bit of money on is traveling and kind of having your own peace of mind and like
yeah,
being able to rest. Some people might not rest on holiday. Some people are like, no, I've got to do all these different things. And obviously we'll get into that
yeah.
at some point throughout the episode. But when I think of like, have I ever impulsed kind of like booked a trip? So an example, normally I wouldn't. I'm similar to Nicole. I plan down to the T of how much is that hotel going to cost? How much is the flight going to cost? Everything down to a T. I have Google documents listing stuff
Yeah.
because I am sort of that kind of person. But one trip that it's not happening yet, but it's coming up. I really wanted to see Yeba. And so
Mm.
she's back.
Wow.
She's come back and stuff like that. And I wanted to see her in the UK. And tickets sold out
Mm.
at Coco. And I was in the pre-booking section. And then by the time I got to the section where I wanted to book, sold out. I said, how this is impossible. So I
Mm-mm.
said, oh, what am I gonna do? So I said, I started looking at Paris. I was like, maybe I should just get out of the country and just go see her.
I
Next
love
thing I
Paris.
know, I've basically booked my concert ticket in Brussels. I've never been to Brussels in my life. I have not booked a hotel. I have not booked the flight.
Oh wow.
I've just booked to go and see her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just one of those things where I've just kind of been like, yeah, at some point, like if I can't see my faves in this country, I can always just go out into Europe. And I guess that's the luxury
Facts.
a little bit
Yeah,
of being on this small island, but being able to connect to like Europe countries if you can't get a ticket to see your favorite artist. And even then, I managed to save a whole £30 because I spent €30 just getting the concert ticket. And in the
Mm.
UK, even before kind of like booking, £70 for a ticket, a concert ticket. I
yeah,
said,
Mm.
yeah, Ticketmaster,
yeah.
your days. Count your fucking days.
ADHD Babes, the podcast, every 2 weeks on Wednesdays.